What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video. It's been a minute. I got all the reviews out of the way for the month, and I was waiting for upgrades to come in that I had ordered, so they're here. Let's hold on. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, here. I've got a few more things on the way, but once those get here, videos will be done. So I bought a buttload of upgrades for various figures. One in particular, which ended up also kind of getting me a whole brand new figure, was actually we'll save that for last because there's a whole thing with that. So I bought a couple upgraded heads from Achai Studios, and yes, I am saying Achai because recently I have learned that's how you pronounce the name. It's like Chai Tea, not Achai Studios, not Achai. It's Achai Studios. Previously, I have bought their upgraded head for Kingdom Rodimus Prime, 86 Galvatron, 86 Cup. Anybody else that I can think of in the back of my head? No. Maybe their upcoming head for Megatron I might get, depending on how the final product looks. So, let's just get into it. So, I got the Achai head for 86 Bumblebee. Let me get back this up so you guys can see it a little better. Ooh, yeah, you definitely. You really can't see that. Like, about that. If I collide the light. No. Wait. And he fell. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm trying light, and it's not really working the greatest. So, if I can get camera focus on it. Ooh, go up. Yeah. If I find a way to block. Wait. Oop, I had it. Okay, I tried moving the camera around, see what that does. So, here is the Achai Studios head for Bumblebee. I really should have just flipped the camera around, but I wanted to show myself off, so for whatever reason. But I'm hoping you guys can see that a little better. Let me bring this down here. There we go. Maybe. It's not gonna focus the way I want it to, but you can see it looks way better than the stock head sculpt. Like, way better. He now looks like a mini masterpiece, so very happy with Bumblebee. Now, I got the Shockwave Lab set for Legacy Hound, which is the thigh fillers and the back seat with the steering wheel. I have glued this in, so it didn't want to stay in all that well, so I glued it. And the thigh fillers don't exactly match the green of his legs, but I think it's fine. Now Hound is a little sturdier and he doesn't look so hollowy. There's Hound. Fall over, why don't you? The other Achai Studios upgraded head I got was for 86 Blur. I did add 2 paint apps to my Blur, just because I feel like the stock head sculpt was missing something. Turn that down, maybe. Nope. There we go. Although mine has a thing where the head like is This part is a little loose, so generally sometimes when I put his head down, his neck will flick backwards too. But I painted the eyes a lighter cartoon blue, and I did the yellow up here. I'm gonna find a way to tighten this a little. But otherwise, now my 86 Blur is perfectly complete. He looks just like he does in the cartoon. I even painted the window here flat white, so now he could just look like how he did in the cartoon. I'm waiting for his gun to dry because I went and painted his gun gray. So that's Blur. Those are all the upgrades from Achai Studios. Now again, like I said, I'm waiting to see the final result of the head for Megatron, or 86 Megatron, to see if I want that or not. But yeah. So now I stated in my review for Transformers 1 Starscream, I was not the biggest fan of that head sculpt. It was not a bad head sculpt. It was just not an accurate head sculpt. So I think Tim Heda, however you pronounce the name, somebody, I think that's him, went and made a more movie accurate head sculpt based on the Blockies head sculpt. And this just makes Starscream look cooler. I'm not gonna lie. He did include another face. I have it put up with my little bin of accessories because that is a tiny little piece, and the only difference I found was, I think that was just a smirk. So, but yeah, this makes him look more like he did in the movie. His chin's not so... He's not a handsome Squidward. That was his main thing, is now he doesn't have handsome Squidward face. Which, not a bad thing. If you want a handsome Squidward Starscream. Voiced by Steve Buscemi. And I keep flipping back and forth if I want these wings out or not. I know in the movie they looked like this, but I kind of like them out like this too, but He just looks overall more accurate. I did add a little paint here and there, like I did the gunmetal on his shoulders, the red stripe on his arm, I did his toes. He just looks overall more movie accurate now. I'm very happy I picked it up. I decided to display him with the weird looking gun. Have I... Wait a minute. Nope, that still can't go in there. I keep thinking I could put this in here like that, but no. Sadly, still that. Alright. Get him out of the way. And then, second to last, without him falling, I bought a set for Sentinel that got rid of his original... Turn that off because that thing's kind of acting weird. I bought a set for Sentinel that gave him more movie accurate wings. I got tired of looking at the DNA set. I was gonna go for the DNA set. It was the more official plastic set, but I saw these and I'm like, these look so much cooler. Now, mind you, if you are a person getting this set, you need to know a few things. One, this set is 3D printed, not plastic, not hold on. These wings are 3D printed, held in by a couple pin, maybe a screw or two in a pin somewhere. But you can see here, they look really nice, and they can hinge outwards here, they can hinge out here, and they hinge out here. When you install these wings, you have to pop out the pins from the original wings to put these in. And this was a little tricky on my end because I was afraid of breaking this the whole time because it's 3D printed. And I'm not the gentlest person in the world. But I got them in there. The pins came out really easy. And yeah. This just looks way better. And then when you put him in battle mode, he can have the Super Angel wings. Now, the other thing I want to mention, you can kind of see it. I think I got two, I think I got two of the same wing. I think I got two of this wing. Because this wing is warped, and I'm like, did I get a warped thing? And I'm like, no. I just kind of got two of the same wing, but mirrored. Not mirrored, but because they're not facing the same direction. One's bent outwards, one's bent inwards, and like I said, I just thought it was warped, but this is 3D printed material, so yeah. But it also came with these swords. Now, the swords are warped. That's a fact. These aren't the greatest looking versions of his swords. But it will serve my need until I find a suitable sword replacement. But, yeah. I keep contemplating if I want to display him with this shield or not, but he looks cool with the shield. And then just completing the look. There you go. That looks so cool. And it does transform if you want to transform this. I really haven't tried it because, let's be real here, I'm not going to transform it. Sentinel did not transform in the movie. His wings went up and he flew. So, otherwise, I think this is as far as I need to go as with upgrading Sentinel. I might look into a different set of swords later, but yeah, that's going to be the extent of it. Now, let's get on to the last part. And he fell down again. Yeah, falling is making his screw. Yep. I had to tighten the screw again. I'll lay him down for now. Now, a while back, at a toy show, you guys saw that I bought Titan's Return 6-shot. The American one. He came with these guns. I've since painted these guns silver. But, since mine was a used copy, you can tell it was used. His plastic was really yellowing at the time. And he was missing parts. So I was scouring on eBay for a hot minute, looking for a replacement wheel so he could have his car mode complete and his Titan Master guns. But the figure was going for over $80. And I'm like, I'm not paying all that just for a new wheel and maybe some unyellowed plastic. But there was a guy who was selling for $36 a loose. I completely thought for the time being it was a loose Takara 6-shot. It literally in pieces. He took apart the figure. It was literally in pieces, pins and all. I got every single piece from that figure, minus a wheel, but mine already had a wheel. But here's the thing. The listing showed, the image showed the Takara version. So like the lighter teal that the Takara figure is known for. And I'm like, you're selling the Takara figure in loose pieces for $36? Steal. Grab it. And I got it in hand, and mostly it was the Takara one up until I really got into the nitty-gritty putting it together, and I'm realizing, okay, this isn't the Takara one. It's the torso and the upper shoulders of the Takara one, while the rest of it is the Hasbro figure. So, don't mind the white legs. I did that. The legs are white. Buttload of paint. But, yeah. This is initially what I got. These are the new legs that came with the figure. He still got the same issue my original one did. I've since added a little paint to here, to here. I also bought the Dr. Wu upgrade kit that gave him a new
helmet and these swords, which is cool. But one thing I didn't expect when I bought this, somebody can in the comments tell me who made these, because I have no clue. The figure also came with, when I bought the 36 for, when I bought it loose for $36, he also came with upgraded hands. I have the original hands right here from when I disassembled the figure. But it also included upgraded articulated hands. Rotate, in and out, all that. I'm like, I don't know who made these. I don't know if they were included in some third-party upgrade made by a different company, or they were made via on eBay or whatever. I don't know who made them, but they're cool. And it just ups the inning on Six Shot. And right now, the way I have him, this is my favorite figure from Titan's Return. Now, he doesn't have a waist rotation, but with the amount of posability he does have now, even with the new hands, I can get into some pretty cool poses. Like Six Shot's version of Ore Sanjo. Yeah, I think what gave me the most trouble when I was assembling this was the hip ratchets. Oh my god, the hip ratchets were irritating. But, yeah, so the upper torso and these parts are from the Takara figure. The arms, the legs are all the Hasbro figures. So what I'm going to assume is that the seller, I don't know, maybe he had multiple copies of both the American and the Japanese versions of the figure and just kind of scrambled what he thought was the most accurate parts of the figure. I don't know. Then you got the sword, so he can slash. It's really cool. I am really impressed with all of it. No, I'm not going to upload another video on Six Shot because I've already reviewed Six Shot. That's why it's getting uploaded here, just so you guys can know I have it. But, yeah. I mean, look at this helmet. It looks way better than the stock helmet. Mind you, this is still the American Titan Master. I didn't get a Titan Master included in the set either. Fortunately, with my leftover parts, I only had this wheel and the head from the original figure when I bought these upgrades. Oh, I also want to show off that I customized Revolver here. Painted up his legs, did his face. So, there's that. Ow, that sword is sharp. But as of right now, yeah. Now Six Shot is at the point where I want him. He is the definitive Six Shot in my collection until they make a new Generations Commander class style Six Shot. But yeah, that's everything I got right now. I have a couple more things on the way. My pre-order of the Siege Skywarp reissue shipped, so that should be here anytime now. By the end of the week, started next week, I should have that soon. I also decided I got tired of not having another Nightbird in my collection. I mean, you guys have seen in my collection the I think I've shown it off once or twice. My custom Nightbird from the Earthrise RC mold. I got tired of that, so I decided to get on eBay again and look around and for a new Nightbird. I really want the Takara one, but that I'm not paying $90 on a deluxe. Not in this current market of where stuff like that is going to skyrocket in value. going forward. But I found a Mint in Box Selects one for about, I think, 50 or 60. I didn't mind paying 60. It's Mint in Box, and it's another rare version of Nightbird, so that should be on the way anytime soon. Otherwise, I don't think I've got anything else coming right now for the rest of the month, because I'm trying to think of what else should be coming out here in the next month or two. The re-release of Earthrise Thrust. Hasbro Pulse says it should be out December 1st, so I might have Thrust by the end of the month, starting next month. I don't know. My eBay cart is already full again of more upgrades that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a hot minute. A new set for a lot of the upgrades are going to be for the primes. There are a few upgrades for the primes I'm getting. Something for Prima, something for Micronus, something for Alpha Trion, Vector. Yeah, because after my Legacy Vector Primes wings from the DNA kit snapped, I got upset. I was really excited for that set, and those wings, that wing connection snipped. I'm like... But I found a 3D printing kit on eBay that might fare better. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm praying that the Age of the Primes, Vector Prime, will have some new bits to him that might fix the wing issue, might fix the G-axis leg issue. Because I would like to keep this Vector Prime in my collection in my Unicron trilogy stuff, but we'll see. What else do I have in that cart? Prima, Micronus, Alpha Trion, Vector Prime, 86 Megatron, and I am blanking, I don't remember. Got like 7 items. Oh, the leg fillers for Legacy Point Blank. Yeah. So, Point Blank, Prima, Vector Prime, 86 Megatron, Micronus, Alpha Trion, and Gamer Megatron. That's it. That was the other one. I'm finally replacing his fusion cannon because I wanted more game accurate looking cannon. So, those are coming when I purchase them. I think next week, maybe the week after. I don't know. By the end of the month, starting next month, I'll have those, and then you guys will see that. So, like I said, I just wanted to get these on here so you guys can see them. I was gonna turn the camera around and show them that way, but I wanted to talk to you guys personally. So, well, not personally, but you know what I mean. I wanted to show it off at better angles. Oh, yeah. Falls out of my hand. Go figure. So that's everything. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.